I infiltrated the base. I say I, but it was we, a team, but I'm the undercover. The way they explain it is this. So when you talk about white supremacy, a lot of people always picture like KKK. They picture hoods and burning crosses and stuff like that. That's not this. These aren't people. The accelerationists, some neo-Nazis, they'll be out there on the side of the street with their signs and picket signs and protesting and yelling. An accelerationist goes, they call it the siege movement or siege culture. And there's a book called Siege that was written by James Mason, longtime white supremacist. But it's essentially a bunch of interviews that he's piled into a book. But he idolizes people like Charles Manson and talked to Charles Manson regularly, So there's some demonic stuff, right? Yeah. And you start diving in, and this is what an accelerationist believes. They don't believe that there's a political solution to save the white race. They believe that society is going to collapse on its own or from man-made events, and they want to speed it up. So when they speed it up, they do it through like guerrilla warfare. So it's little hits everywhere. It's like poisoning a water system, taking down a power supply, derailing a train, things like that, killing lefty journalists or anti-fascist people. They want to speed up the downfall of society so they can create their ethno-state. But that's pretty much the way all extremist views are. If it's the radical jihad, they end up with a caliphate. If it's far left, socialist, it's funny because if you look, far left here, far right here, they want to go, far right's Hitler, this socialist. And then this is socialist. And you get down here, it's like, y'all just want to,
y'all same.
You just want something for free. You just want to sit around and do nothing and get free food and stuff. But the accelerationists, they, at least the group I infiltrated, it said they would take Christians or pagans. But let's be clear. When I say Christians, it's not Christianity. They call it Christian identity. And that was brought in by white supremacists, Reverend Butler, the old Aryan nations. They take the story of the Bible and they twist it. Like, so Adam and Eve, they look at Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, fruit of the forbidden tree. Eve does it. We're all doomed, They twist it to this. The fruit of the forbidden tree is a sexual act. The serpent is a man of color, AKA Satan. And they're saying that the sexual act between Eve and Satan birthed Cain. And that's what they call the mud race from that point on, non-whites. But the sexual act between Adam and Eve birthed Abel. And that's the pure white race.
Wow.
That's just one of the many views where they twist the living crap out of it to meet their ideology.